Hi, good morning or good day. I am Malkia Stampley and I will be leading you through a 30-minute yoga session today. This yoga practice is a gentle flow. We go through a series of poses sitting and standing, getting the heart rate up, and then we end with a nice cool down, just letting everything sink in on the floor. Thank you so much for joining me today. It has been such a pleasure working with all of you, and your feedback is always so great. And so thank you for that. All right, we're going to get started. We're going to start sitting, cross-leg position. So just get nice and comfortable. I like to usually have one leg in front of the other instead of, stacking my legs, but do what's best for you. From here, let's put our hands together, thumbs at the sternum, and let's slightly bow our heads. Begin to breathe in and out through the nose. Just settling in, focusing in, and concentrating on our breathing. Quieting the mind or letting the thoughts come and then just float away. I invite you to do some deep breathing, starting at the belly, and then the ribs, and then the chest. And then exhaling in reverse. Chest, ribs, belly. All right, fluttering the eyes open. Feel free to always come back to that breathing when you feel that you're frustrated or unsettled or distracted. All right, hands on the knees. From here, let's just start to do some circles here. Rounding my back as I come towards the back. And then as I come forward, sticking out my chest. I like to press on my knees. Then I'm getting into my side, my lower back as well. And now let's reverse. Be very intentional in this, seeing, how's my back today? How are my hips? How are my knees doing? All right, and stopping in the center. Let's inhale, sticking the chest out, shoulders down, lifting the gaze slightly, and exhale, rounding the back, tucking the tailbone. Two more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. All right, sitting up nice and tall. Let's shake that out a little bit. All right, inhale, both arms up, lifting the gaze. Exhale, both arms down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, both arms up, keeping the right arm up. Exhale, the left arm down. And from here, we're going to crawl the left fingers up the back, palm facing out. And now we're going to pat ourselves on the back with our right arm. And this, I know some of us have really tight shoulders, so this can be pretty difficult. The goal is to one day connect to the fingers, or maybe even grab hold of the fingers, a nice tight grip. Keeping the head lifted. And so if you're finding that you're hunched over, just release a little bit. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall, chest is lifted. Exhale, one more, inhale. And exhale, release. From here, bringing that right hand down, fingertips out, and bringing the left ear to the shoulder. And feel free to reach just a little bit further away from you with those right fingertips. Inhale, lifting up and release. Inhale, both arms up. And exhale, one more. Inhale, both arms up. And from here, right hand comes down and we're crawling those right fingers up the back, palm facing out, and give yourself a pat on the back with the left arm. One day, connecting those fingers, sitting up nice and tall, and each side is different. I find that this side is a little bit more tricky for me today, and each day it's different, which is always interesting. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, release. All right, from here, left fingertips out. And on your next exhale, bring the right ear to the shoulder. And you can wiggle those fingers out. Inhale, coming up, release. Great, and shake it out. All right, let's swing our legs around. Coming to all fours. And let's do my favorite, cat and cow. Such a great way to just wake up the spine. Inhale, lifting the tailbone, lifting the gaze, shoulders down and back. And exhale, rounding the back, tucking the chin, tucking that tailbone. Let's do that about 4 more times, but take your time. Go at your own speed. Feel free to linger on one side, and then the other. It's amazing how the body carries stress and picks different body parts sometimes to hold that tension. Which is why I love yoga, the practice of yoga. It just helps you to be in tune with your body, because it's not always just your neck or shoulders. Sometimes there are other places as well in the body that need to be addressed. All right, from here, let's curl the toes under and let's inhale, lifting the knees, lifting the hips, and right away begin to pedal those feet right and left, downward facing dog. Our hands are shoulder width distance apart. Feel free to step the hands out a little bit, but your body is in a nice V. Chest is coming towards the legs. Hands are flat, firmly pressed into your mat. All right, from here, let's step our feet over to the right side. So the left foot is going to meet the right foot. We're going to inhale, lifting both heels, and then exhale, dropping both heels over to the right side. So a slight pivot in those feet. Tapping into the right side, the right leg. There's also still warming up these shoulders. Inhale, lifting the heels back up. Let's walk over to the left side. Heels up, and on your next exhale, pivoting and dropping both heels down to the left side. Inhale, heels up. And let's bring those feet hip width distance apart and dropping the heels wherever they land. Feel free to have a slight bend in your knees. From here, let's inhale, right leg up. And on the exhale, bringing the knee to the chest, coming forward, hold. Inhale, right leg up. Inhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, right leg up. Crossing that right knee to the left elbow, hold. Inhale, right leg up. And exhale, let's place that right foot next to the right thumb. However you get that foot up there, it's great. All right, from here, check your stance. Make sure your feet are hip width distance apart. And from here, we're going to inhale both arms up. So we're in a lunge position. Arms nice and strong, right by the ears. From here, let's drop that left heel. Warrior one. Making sure we're bringing the torso towards the front. Generous bend in that right knee. Inhale. And exhale, let's bring the hands to frame that right foot. Let's lift that left heel. Inhale, nice bend. Chest is lifted. And on the exhale, straightening that right leg. And let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Scissoring those legs. So right hip back, left hip coming forward. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bending the knee. Let's bring our hands flat to our mat. Bring that right foot to meet our left. Coming forward in a plank position, or you can drop your knees right away for a modified plank. Inhale, slightly forward. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra here. Shoulders back, elbows tight to the body. Exhale, release. Inhale, all fours, curling the toes. Back to downward facing dog. And just hold here for a few counts. Shake your head no and yes. Making sure the neck is released. Chest is trying to reach towards your quads. All right, from here, hands firmly planted. Inhale, left leg up. And on the exhale, knee to the chest, hold. Inhale, left leg up. Inhale, left knee, left elbow, hold. Inhale, up. Cross into the right elbow, hold. Inhale, up. And on the next exhale, bring that left foot to the left thumb. All right, from here, checking your stance again, feet nice and wide. Inhaling both arms up. Sinking into this pose. We're not arching the back at this point. And from here, dropping that right heel down, but working to turn that torso towards the front. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, bringing the hands to frame that left foot, lifting that right heel, lifting the chest. We're in that lunge position. Inhale. And on the next exhale, straightening that front leg. And it's okay to keep a bend. Right heel is lifted. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Again, scissoring those legs. Left hip scooches back and right hip scooches forward. Scissoring those legs. Inhale back to that lunge. Placing the hands flat on the mat. Let's bring that left foot back and go through our vinyasa flow. You can drop the knees if you want a modified plank. Inhale slightly forward. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra or full cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, back to all fours, curling the toes. Back to downward facing dog. And just catching our breath here. Sometimes when we get a little bit uneasy, we want to pedal those feet or shake around a little bit. And sometimes there's a lot of work or growth that can be done when you just sit in stillness and focus on your breathing. All right, let's walk those feet towards the hands. Nice and slow. Nice folded position here. Feet still hip width distance apart. Inhale, flat back, fingertips reaching the floor. And exhale, folding. You can keep a bend in your knees, but weight coming towards the balls of your feet. Crown of the head reaching towards the floor. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, folding. All right, and from here, just a nice neutral position here. Let's interlace the fingers behind us. And then from here, just trying to straighten the arms if that's available to you. And from here, we're going to fold over, releasing the head. And then you can bring the arms up as they are able. Of course, don't hurt yourself. Just tapping into those shoulders. Slowly bring the hands back to the low back and releasing the hands. From here, flat back. Let's bend a generous bend in our left knee. Right hand comes towards the middle. Left hand towards the middle. Right hand on the hip. And we'll begin to turn our body towards the right side. Inhale the right arm up. And that right leg is pretty straight. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do the other side. Right knee, nice bend in that right knee. Right hand towards the middle. Left leg is straight. Inhale, left arm up. Shoulders away from the ears. I'm looking towards the ceiling, but feel free to look wherever is comfortable. Inhale and exhale, release. All right, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. From here, I'm going to walk up just a little bit, stepping my right foot out. And from here, I'm going to drop my right heel, trying to get my left heel to intersect with the arch of my right foot. Inhale, bring that right arm up and around, and then swinging that left arm up. We're in warrior two, looking over the left middle finger, reaching, someone's pulling you on both ends, open and expand that chest. Dropping the right hand, inhale, left arm up and over. You can bring that right arm bending and across the back. We warmed up those shoulders a little bit. Inhale, exhale, side angle pulse. Left elbow to the knee or to your mat. Left fingertips to the mat. And let's do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. From here, staying in this position with our legs, turning my left thumb out. I'm going to bring my left thumb to the low back. And I'm just going to drop down a little bit further here. So you can bring your hand to your mat, or you can scoop that left hand underneath and connect with the right hand, lifting and dropping the shoulders, rolling the shoulders back, opening the chest, or you can stay here. Inhale, right arm up, over and around. Let's frame that left foot back to that lunge. Let's drop our right knee. From here, sitting back towards the right heel, popping those left toes forward. Chest is lifted and we're folding half splits. One more time. All right, inhale, both arms up. Slight arch in the back if that's available to you. Hips pushing forward. Someone's pulling your arms back. Inhale. Exhale, framing that leg. Sitting back, popping those left toes up. And folding flat back. All right, now from here, let's place the hands down and let's bring our left knee to meet the right knee. You can curl the toes under and come up to a plank or keep your knees down. Inhale, slightly coming forward. Exhale, all the way down or half push-up. Inhale, cobra or baby cobra. Feet are flat. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, and from here, let's walk those feet up towards the hands. We have to do the other side. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. And from here, stepping the left foot back. All right, and check your stance here. We're going to drop that left heel down. Right foot, right heel is intersecting with that left arch of the foot. Inhale, left arm up, around and over. And right arm is out. Someone's pulling you on both ends. Inhale, right arm up and over. And you can bring that left arm to the back, left fingertips towards the right side of the body. Inhale, exhale, side angle pose. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. And from here, you can bring the right fingertips towards your mat or keep it at the knee. I'm going to turn my left hand, bringing my left thumb to my low back. And then from here, you can bring that right arm underneath to meet or keep them down. And then, and don't fall over. And then shoulders rolling back, opening the chest. Inhale. Exhale, release. And let's bring that left arm up, over, and around. Great. All right, we're back in this lunge position. Let's drop that left knee and flatten that foot. And let's scoot back, popping up the right toes. Flat back, inhale, and exhale, fold. Toes are pointing straight up towards the sky. Itching that right hip back, trying to dig into the IT area and the hamstrings. Inhale, it's coming forward, hips forward. Inhale, both arms up. Someone's pulling your arms back and someone's pulling your hips forward. And exhale, half splits. And one more. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, keeping that back nice and flat, shoulders down. All right, let's bring that right knee to meet the left knee. And our last vinyasa flow for today. You can stay here or lifting the knees. Inhale slightly forward. Exhale all the way down or half push-up. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And just hold here a moment. Find stillness and focus on your breathing. All right, let's drop the knees. Knees are nice and wide, big toes touching. Let's sit back on our heels, hands out, child's pose. Dropping the forehead to your mat. And relaxing the elbows into your mat as well. All right, from here, keeping everything pretty much the same, we're going to dig our elbows into our mat, bringing our hands up, and then we're going to connect the hands, keeping the forehead down, and bringing the thumbs to the nape of the neck, or keeping them straight up and melting your heart into your mat. Continuing to open the shoulders, also working your triceps as well. All right, and release. All right, from here, we're going to come all the way to our bellies. Hands right under the shoulders. Feet are nice and flat on your mat and legs are together or almost together. All right, from here, we're going to hands right under the shoulders, elbows tight to the body, keeping the neckline nice and long, not pinching the neck, shoulders back and down. We're slowly going to inhale, coming up, lifting the shoulders and the head and the chest, gazing out in front of you, engaging the legs, squeezing the legs tight as if it's a zipper. Inhale and exhale, release. All right, let's do that again. But this time you can keep your hands under your shoulders or inch them back, maybe about 1 inch. A little bit will go a long way. And when I say inch back, I mean going towards the ribs. Elbows still tight to the body. Inhale, coming up. Knees should be off of your mat. Legs are nice and strong. Squeezing those legs, engaging that back. You can even lift the hands just a little bit to test the balance. Great. Inhale, exhale, release. Let's make a pillow with our hands. And let's just sway, windshield wiper our hips, sway from side to side, just to release that lower back. All right, from here, placing the hands down, let's sit on up and swing those legs around. Want to make sure I'm doing well on time. All right, let us come here and let's bring both feet together, soles of our feet. My mat's all over the place today. Bring the soles of our feet together. And from here, let's just begin to slowly flap our wings, nice and slow. We're not forcing anything. Sitting up nice and tall here. And I'm just checking my timer, not checking my messages. All right, and then let's just slowly let the knees fall. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders down, chest lifted, and grabbing hold of the feet or the ankles, wherever is comfortable, keeping that chest lifted, folding over. Inhale, coming up. Let's slowly close those knees with our arms and let's swing around. And we're going to slowly come down on our backs. Let's bring the knees to the chest right away, hugging the knees. Even rock side to side. All right, from here, arms in cactus positions or straight out, whichever you wish. Bring the legs to about a 90-degree angle. From here, on your exhale, we're going to drop the knees over to the right side.
keeping both shoulders on your mat. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, feel free to cross that left leg over the right, but keeping both shoulder blades on your mat, looking straight up or to the left. Untwist the legs if you've done that. Inhale, knees back to center. And on the next exhale, bring the knees over to your left side. And again, if you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can cross your right leg over your left, but making sure to keep both shoulder blades on your mat. Gaze straight up or over to the right. Let's unwind those legs. Inhale, knees back up to center. Let's open the knees wide, bringing the hands through. Little happy baby, grabbing the inside or the outside of your feet, knees drawing down towards the side body. You can work on extending the leg, even just in theory, just a little bit. And feel free to rock side to side. And release. We've made it to Shavasana. This resting position is very important. Legs about hip width distance apart. Feet standing open, palms up. Slowing down our breathing and just giving just a few moments for our body to rest, for the blood to flow, and to invite stillness. I invite you to stay in Shavasana for as long as you wish, because you deserve it. But I will close us out of class, planting my feet, turning over to my right side, and sitting up nice and slow. Bringing my hands together, slightly bowing the head. I thank you so much for joining me today and supporting this class, this offering. I invite you to go back to this breathing, however you're feeling right now, hopefully in a state of peace. Let this be the touchstone for you throughout your day and each day, coming back to this breathing, this stillness, this sense of centering throughout your day, in good times, bad times, or whenever you just need to tap in. Thank you so much. I wish you well, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.